We don't know if she's safe.
That's right. Wipe the nothing away. He's steady wiping this nothing off his face. Ain't nothing there, sir. This is the driest tissue I've ever seen. Okay. Here we go. And here the boyfriend. Oh, his eyes look a little bit pink. Let's see why. Is freedom fading away from you, sir? Is that why you look like this?
Your first and last name and spell them both out for me.
Stephen Stearns. Stephanstearns.
All right, so Stephen, you seem very emotional right now. Explain to us.
I dropped her off. Everything looked fine when I drove away. So last time we saw her.
What were the conversations that y'all had in the car when you dropped her off?
No.
It's so funny, like he's trying to do the voice thing. Like where her technique was the leg shake to cause her whole body to twitch. Right? She would do the tap of the foot that would, like to make her body shake. He's using the voice. He's doing the, oh, and she walked away and it seemed fine. Sir, you're going to Hades, all right? I insist.
But she was asleep for most of the way. Told her have a good day at school when she got out.
She was asleep in the car? Wait, what the fuck? Did he say she was asleep most of the way to school? Wait a second.
And now explain to us.
I dropped her off. Everything looked fine when I drove away. So last time we saw her.
What were the conversations that y'all had in the car when you dropped her off?
See. Now catch that. That's a small thing. It's the last time we saw her. See, he's doing the same thing that the mother did. Even though he's the one who drove the girl to school. He's talking as if both of them were in the car with her. As if the mom and him were in there. The mom did the same thing. She kept saying, we took her to school. We dropped her off at school. But then it was just him. So then he says, it's the last time we saw her.
That y'all had in the car when you dropped her off?
Not much. She was asleep for most of the way. We saw her.
Look at this.
Off. Everything looked fine when I drove away. So last time we saw her.
We. The last time we saw her. Why is he saying we if it was just him?
What were the conversations that y'all had in the car when you dropped her off?
Not much. She was asleep for most of the way. Told her have a good day at school when she got out. I love her. She said thanks, love you too.
She said thanks, love you too. Is that what she said, sir? Is that really what she said? Ugh. Ew.
That was it.
And so where do you think she could possibly be? I mean, this isn't, as I was told, this isn't normal behavior.
This is not normal behavior. She's not the type that would just run off. We don't know where she can be. We're scared.
See, you see what I'm saying? We. Everything's we. We. Why is everything we?
We just want her home.
We. There it is again.
Are you, in a sense, blaming yourself?
It's hard not to.
Why?
I dropped her off early. I could have waited longer. She looked okay. She was walking towards the school when I saw her. It was like any other day, so I went on with my day. It's hard not to blame myself.
What has the conversation been with Jen since?
She's been a lot stronger than me. She's been holding it together really well. But it just keeps coming in waves. This reality keeps hitting. We don't know where she is. We don't know if she's safe.
That's right. Wipe the nothing away. He's steady wiping this nothing off his face. Ain't nothing there, sir. This is the driest tissue I've ever seen. Okay? The way that he's behaving, the way that they're both behaving, they keep using the word we, and even though he's the only one who dropped her off at the school. The mother ain't got a tear to be found. Eyes ain't even fucking red. Because if you've been crying for a fucking week, your eyes, I'm telling you, your eyes is going to be fucking swollen. They damn sure they ain't never going to come out of the red in his face. It's going to take months for that red to go away. All the blood vessels is going to pop. Okay? I'm stressed. Yeah, and her eyes is white as a motherfucker. Big and bright. And he over here wiping nothing out of his eyes.
We're just scared. We just want her home.
Yeah,
Have you, like, literally put boots on the ground and went out?
Yeah, I even went out with the cops where I had dropped her off. And we looked all up and down the road, all along communities, and there was nothing helpful. None of the cameras were pointing this.
Oh, so you walked up and down one street and then went back home to make a sandwich? Got it.
Street, nothing, which in 2024 was surprising.
Uh-huh, so
The
surprising.
church across the street had some cameras, and they mentioned seeing her waiting around in the parking lot for a while before moving on, and that was it. But it was grainy. It was grainy footage and not much.
Yeah, because it probably wasn't fucking her. It was grainy footage. That could have been any fucking body. He's so full of shit. He's like hanging on to that too. Oh yeah, the church camera caught some fuzziness. They think it's her. That proves I dropped her off. No, it don't. No, it don't, sir.
Not much
Nice
else.
try though.
Does it seem like she walked west, east?
They said in the direction of the school. I'm not sure what that is.
What was the language? Not language verbally, language, body language. When you dropped her off, did she seem happy? Was she
Happy.
like, I'm going to meet
She
my
was
friends?
happy. She got a happy weekend. She just turned 13. She had her 13th birthday party. She was happy that we were all together here, and she's just very happy. She was a happy kid. She's very sweet. She's a very sweet girl. She brings a lot of joy to us, and we just
You know, it's so funny. When she bring you joy, you know what? You might not want to be talking about that at this point. Where you going, they're going to punish you for even saying that thought out loud. She brought a lot of joy. Coming from you, this ain't even her dad. This is her mom's boyfriend, not even husband. This ain't even her stepdaddy. This is her mother's boo thing. Like, that's what this is. She brought us a lot of joy. Bitch, if you don't change your language, talk about my daughter bring you. I'm going to tell you this right now. If I have a boyfriend, if I had a boyfriend and my boyfriend let it come out of his mouth and my daughter brings him a lot of joy, oh, he's going to be lucky if he leave without holes in him. Like this. Like if you leave and there ain't like, you ain't got ulcers all in you, you got holes everywhere, you lucky. You lucky. Okay. You dodged literally a bullet. Okay. That's what I'm going to throw at you. It's the language is enough for me. Okay. You're going to catch a couple. They ain't going to be strays, honey. They're going to be meant for you and they're going to land on you. Okay.
So the unknown is killing you.
yeah, it's like our whole world is upside down.
Is the world upside
Not
down?
feeling her presence here is. Sorry.
That's right. Wipe your
It's hard.
nothing away.
I mean-
It's hard to wipe not tears away, ain't it? It's like the tissue just slips right across because it ain't wet, It's be like slap. It stops when it's got some wetness, because absorb it, you know what I'm saying, But when it's dry, it just slide right off. Look at him. You know what he done? He went to the bathroom, put some eye drops, put something in his eyes to make his eyes turn red. You ain't slick, sir. You ain't. I can see it in your eyeballs. Okay? I can see it. All right? I see a bubble in your future. That's what I say. Red flag. Red flag. Red flag.
You're fine. You don't need to apologize. What do you want our viewers to know when they see this?
She's a sweetheart. She's a very sweet, kind girl. Just please be nice to her. Bring her home if you find her. Tell her that we love her.
Be nice to her? Is that what you're concerned about? That people won't be... Okay, so the people... If she was just missing and you didn't murk her, okay? If that didn't happen and she was just missing, you say, please be nice to her. Anyone who found her was either going to be nice to her or do something crazy to her. Your words are not going to make them change their minds. It's a weird thing to say, please be nice to her. Have you ever heard anyone say that before when somebody was missing? Please be nice to her. If anything, you say, please help get her home. She may not know how to get back home. She may be lost. Please assist her.
Wherever she is, I hope she's okay.
I mean,
Look
if
at
someone
that.
were to
No,
come
no,
in
no.
contact with her
Look.
and you gave me her
Look at this dry ass
diagnosis,
tissue.
would it be easy to approach her without any agitation?
That's the driest fucking tissue I ever seen. That tissue could not be any drier. Look at how dry this thing is.
Or anything?
Yeah.
You're like, oh.
She's a good kid. She's a good kid.
If you can sum up in one complete sentence, waking up, getting ready to drop her off at school, dropping her off at school, to now speaking to me after talking to the police about her being missing for over 24 hours right now. In one complete sentence, what would that be?
A living nightmare. It's a living nightmare. Day started off like any other. I just want to wake up.
Where are these tears at? Don't you wipe them no tears away
Just
again?
hit with waves of the reality just setting in. As soon as it got dark last night, we started falling apart because we knew it wasn't going to come to an end.
Oh, why? Because you went on to sleep and wasn't looking for her? Oh my God! I tell you, this is the thing. Like I remember, I might have told this story before. I remember back when I was married, when we were living in we were in Texas, I guess. I assume, yeah, Texas probably. And this little boy had went missing in the neighborhood, and it was like a girl that I used to babysit her daughter. It was a party that she was at, and the little boy. It started raining. Everybody ran in the house, and nobody noticed that this little boy, who was like 2 or something, he was like maybe 2 or 3 or something like that, didn't come inside because it was kids everywhere. It was, it was adults everywhere. It was a party. So they didn't notice. So this one day she comes over to my house and she's like, have you seen a little boy walking around the neighborhood? Because we live in a neighborhood where this house was at. So on a military base. So they couldn't find this little boy. This boy is just missing. It's like getting cloudy outside. It's starting to get dark. Everybody is just running around looking. And I'm outside, of course. I'm just looking. So I'm just running around outside as it's starting to get darker and darker. And it starts fucking raining. And I'm just outside, just looking for this fucking boy. And my husband come looking for me. And he's like, you need to come in the house. And I was like, but they haven't found him. He's like, but it's raining. I was like, yeah, it's raining on him too. He's outside. And he's like 2 or 3. Like it's like, I can't get wet. I can't get cold and wet, but he can. It's like, these are the things. It's like, how do you just be in the house sleeping when this is happening? That wasn't even, I had never even seen this kid in person. I mean, but it's easy to spot a tiny child walking alone. So I knew if I saw him, I would see him. But I didn't even know what the little boy looked like. Let alone know who he was. And that's the thought. That's how you think. And this is hers, and then her little weird boo thing here. And they just chilling in the house talking about they just waiting to see what happens. And that's why his stupid ass in jail right now. Should have ran outside and started looking. Maybe it wouldn't look so suspicious. Okay?
And now we're going on 24 hours and still nothing. Just conflicting reports here and there. People say they see this or that. None of it's conclusive and none of it's helpful. We just want our baby girl back.
Tom, any questions?
No, I'm good.
Thank you.